A question lands in your Slack from a client, from a teammate, it doesn't matter. And here is what you do to answer it. You leave the Slack, you open Claude, you dig into the right chat, you put your context in again, you get the answer, and then you go back to Slack to write your answer back. Every single time, and this may happen 20, 30, or even 50 times a day. So I stop it. Now Claude answers me inside Slack where the question already is. I don't open anything else. And the part I use it the most, every evening, every channel I have, and each channel is one client or one project, send me a short report about what moved in the day, what the client said, what we got decided, what went quiet, and I just reply on it, right in the thread. Okay, what do I do next here? And it tells me. Most people go to Claude Code for this, or open Claude in another tab. I don't. For me, Claude just lives inside Slack now. So let me show you 3 things I do with Claude, all inside Slack. It answers me from tools I've connected, my own digital brain, my own knowledge, not from the internet. And it sends me that daily report on every project that I can talk back to. No terminal, no second app. Watch it. For the purpose of this video, I've created this meetings channel where I've invited Claude. To invite Claude, we just have to tag it, and then we have this Slack message asking for permission, and we give it permission. And after that, our friend joined the conversation. And keep in mind that this connects with my own Claude account where all of my connectors live. So since I have my calendar connector in there, I can ask it anything about my calendar. So let's get a report. For example, what is on my calendar for the next week? So when I have a conversation inside here, Slack, I don't have to switch different or even join different tools. I have everything inside in one place. Notification came, and here it is. So this is a full conversation, the list all. So here is the full list of events scheduled based on time and local time for the next week. That's nice. Pretty good. It's not a separate bot that knows nothing about me. It's my actual Claude. The same account, the same connectors, the same tokens from my subscription. I set it up once, just sitting in the app I've already worked on all day. But that's answering from my tools, the link tools. The next one's better. The next one answers from me, from my own head, the stuff that only lives in my notes. Let me show you. Section 3. Similarly, I have the Brain Graph Slack channel where I usually add random questions about what's going on into my brain, new learnings, new stuff, so on, or even ask it immediately for specific questions. And now, for example, I would like to ask Claude to find which are the most recent new learnings in my digital brain about using MCP tools. Give me the 5 most recent ones. And now Claude will query my digital brain through the connector to find these answers. In a similar way, I can bring questions about what did we discuss on the most recent conversation with this person or this client, for example, or even what did I suggest to everybody. So here we have the responses. 26th of June, David gave me this question. And Claude, I had here a conversation with the AI engineer from Binder team where it was an incredible conversation about how we can build MCP servers, talking about different architectures, which was brilliant. That answer wasn't from the internet. It came from my digital brain. Every client call, every decision, every note, I fed it in, sitting right behind Claude inside Slack. So I can ask it something only I would know, and it answers like I would. That's great when I remember to ask, but I don't want to remember. I want it to come to me, and that's the whole trick with the channels. Each one is a client or project. So if every channel just tells me what changed that day, I've got a status report on my whole business every evening without doing a thing. That's the one I actually live in. Watch it. So for every project, I have a specific channel or even one channel per client. But I like mostly have different channels by project because from the same client, I have multiple projects. And what I did was I gave it access into Claude again, And every single day, Claude feeds here a report about what was moved on this project. And here is an example. For example, for the MCP binder, the project I'm working on the most time, in building an MCP connector for a binder. And binder, for those who don't know it, is a brilliant media management tool. So you can upload as many images or videos you want up there, and you can access them very easily querying through the metadata. And I'm working on this project building my own MCP connector for this service, where I'm following a couple of steps, and every single day I have a report. So every day or every morning, I can get on all of my projects and I see this report. It shows me what has been changed yesterday, what worked so far, which are the open problems we have, and what we have to focus on. And I can trigger the 2 days list just from reading this report. So that's it. Every project reports to me at the end of the day, and I can ask it questions. No app, no terminal, no pasting my context in for 100th time. And that's why I use Claude inside Slack and not Claude Code. Look, Claude Code is amazing when I'm building something, but most of my day isn't building. It's answering, deciding, keeping 10 things in my head at once, managing different clients. So that I don't want in a terminal. I want the answer where I'm already working, and that's Slack. 3 things in one place. It answers from my connected tools, it answers from my own digital brain, and every project sends me a report. I can talk back to it without leaving the place. So, if you want to see how I wire up the digital brain behind all this, I go through it in masterclass. Links below in the description. And subscribe, because next I'm talking the exact setup and dropping it into client's own Slack.